Hello, everybody. I hope that you are having an incredible day whenever you are listening to this. And welcome to the Mandala Effect and this week's episode. So, this week I am speaking about, I have 3 tips for you. So, 3 tips on living a fulfilled life, even when you feel like you want the darkness to swallow you. And this is inspired by my last week, and I've had some huge kind of healing and grieving. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I'm a very is a very I don't know what the word is, but important point in my healing journey. So this time a year ago I was having surgery for breast cancer, and even just saying that now sounds fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't believe it, but my mind, my body, my emotional, mental, physical bodies are still going through it. We're still healing, and it's not an overnight thing. So this week I've experienced a lot of healing and a lot of stuff has come up. I've started a kind of deeper meditation practice. Everything I do is just connecting me more to my soul and something much bigger than myself. So more stuff is coming up. So it's been a really difficult week for me emotionally. And so I asked for guidance. I asked for help. And this is what came to me. I wrote a blog about it, which you can find on the website or in the description below. And these three things that came to me, that it is sort of what my soul is saying, and this is how you can move forward with more grace through this period. So I'll dive right in. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, welcome to the podcast. And my returning listeners, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. The Mandala Effect is an idea that once we work on ourselves in improving our own lives and making ourselves happier and living our most fulfilled life, that we then not only do we inspire others consciously to do the same, but we also have an unconscious effect on people. So it's just automatically, as our energetic vibration rises, so does those around us. So we are the center of our lives, and we are the center point of our mandala. So mandala literally, it means circle, but it represents the universe. Mandalas represent the universe and ourselves, and we're all interconnected, we're all energy, we're all one. So it's a really beautiful concept. Yet another inspired concept when I asked, what am I doing? So welcome to the Mandala Effect. And thank you for being part of such a kind of a movement that we can help shift the world one soul at a time. So thank you, and thank you for joining me. Here we go. 3 tips to living a fulfilled life, even when you feel like you want the darkness to swallow you. So I mentioned that this has kind of been inspired by my last week. I feel very vulnerable sharing this because with most spiritual people and coaches, especially life coaches, we talk about it being happy all the time, and life doesn't go like that. We're not happy all the time. We are humans. We are having a human experience, which means experiencing all the emotions, and if you allow it to be, it's a really beautiful thing. And I'm in a place where I'm allowing it to be, trying to. So no, it's not happy and joyful all the time, but when we approach our lives with awareness and conscious about the life that we're living and creating, then we can live a overall fulfilled and happy life. And happiness isn't something that is found outside of us. Happiness is our true state. Happiness is our awareness. It is when we are aware, when we are present. This is why meditation is so profound. That's our true state, and that is happy. That is bliss. That is the bliss state that can be found in meditation, and this is what has so many positive effects on people's lives. So that aside, my first tip for living a fulfilled life, it's funny because this one came to me in a few different ways. I'm just about to finish my 200-hour meditation master certificate, and my meditation guru speaks about expect nothing and appreciate everything, and that was spoken about a lot in the classes this week. So expect nothing and appreciate everything. When we have expectations, they're generally based on our egoic needs. And another friend of mine speaks about we're never heartbroken. If we split up from a relationship, it's not heartbreak, it's that the person didn't live up to our expectations of what we thought that relationship was, or we thought that person was. So it's never a broken heart, it's a broken expectation. So when we have these expectations on how we think our life should go, and what our ego thinks it needs and desires, then that is, if it doesn't go our way, the way that the ego wants it to, that leaves us vulnerable to be hurt. So expect nothing and appreciate everything. So everything that then does come your way, when you have no expectations, you're living in this place of the unknown, and this is the magic place, the place of the unknown, and we can learn to thrive in the unknown. And so when we are thriving in the unknown and amazing things happen, we appreciate that, and it's and moving through life with gratitude and appreciation is such a beautiful way to live. This is, I would say, living the attitude of gratitude is gonna give you the most fulfilled life, because then you're grateful for everything, and it doesn't matter what happens. Having no expectations means that you're not going to face that disappointment, and you can focus on what your soul needs rather than what your ego needs. And your soul lives in a place of gratitude. So that is just a really beautiful way to live, and I love that. Expect nothing and appreciate everything. So we can flip that mindset from this is what I want to happen, and yes, have desires and have goals. If your heart desires something, it means that it's available to you. Okay, so please do follow that, and please do follow your desires and have goals, but don't be attached to them, and be open to it not going how you want. So when I say expect nothing, I mean don't expect it to happen the way you think it's going to happen, because then when it's not happening the way you think it's going to happen, you set yourself up for disappointment, which is unnecessary, because what is for you will come to you. So you just keep moving through life in the unknown, and the things that are for you will come to you. They'll surprise you. They will come. Miracles come in unexpected ways, and it is a beauty. It's just this is where the magic is. This is where the magic of life starts to really come into play, when you let go of expectations, you let go of the attachment to your ego's desires, you chase your soul needs of freedom, love, joy, and you live in a place of gratitude. Life will just come to you. Life will just happen for you, and life happens for you anyway. Whether it's whether you're being given a lesson, you're going through a dark night of the soul, it's all happening for your highest. But going through this with gratitude for what you're experiencing, gratitude for what you're learning, and just gratitude for the life that you've been given is really going to help you live a more fulfilled life. So expect nothing, appreciate everything. Number 2 tip number 2 was focus on having fun. So this is one thing that my heart and soul has been craving, is fun. It's I don't know why, just this is what has been coming to me all week. Oh, my heart just did a little woo. a little yes, this is what I need, is fun. So I was looking at ways that I can have more fun, and do you know, I've been given, so I'm about to start a project, and an art project, which I'm really excited about, and I was gifted a mirror, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this mirror. It's huge, it's heavy, it's round. I already have a beautiful mirror, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I had the inspired thought the other day that actually I'm going to paint a mandala on it. So I've been looking for ways that I can have more fun, and I have been gifted this experience that I'm going to now kind of pursue. And so I'm going to paint this mandala on this massive mirror, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not doing it for any other reason. I might hang it on the wall in my office, but I have no aim in mind. I just want a mandala on this mirror, and I think I'm going to do it in like a bright neon pink as well, so like really bright flash color, just for fun, because I have no expectation of what it's going to turn out like. Years ago I tried to paint, I don't know what it is of me wanting to paint on mirrors, but I tried to paint a diamond, so the facets of a diamond on a mirror, and I didn't do the best job. It didn't really go particularly well, but because I had so many expectations of it looking like this incredible work of art, and it just didn't. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing this and just seeing what happens, because I have no attachment to the outcome. So anyway, yeah, so focus on having fun. Where can you have fun in your everyday life? So I have found an opportunity to have fun. It might be taking up a new hobby. So I'm really grateful because I love my experience. So I teach meditation where I live, and I love that. To me, that is so much fun, connecting with these beautiful souls, and meditating and doing all this, and you know, we like really raise vibration, and it's just so much, for me it's so much fun. Like my what do you call it, the like my goal for these classes is for me to have fun and everybody else have fun, so that is incredible. And when we're having more fun in life, we're happy, we're fulfilled, and it's easier to then live from this place of gratitude, because we know that it comes from within us. And if we can find ways to have fun just in the everyday, so it doesn't have to be painting something massive, it doesn't have to be picking up a new hobby. I've looked into dancing. I might start going to actual dance classes. I speak about dancing on like Instagram, and oh my goodness, I posted a video of me dancing on Instagram the other day. I never thought I'd be that person, but I am, and I did it, and I spoke about why it's so healing. But there you go, so I dance every morning when I'm making my breakfast and my coffee, and I dance for 10 minutes. I mean, I sometimes sing as well, which I'm not sure my neighbours quite enjoy, especially at 7 o'clock in the morning. But I'm dancing because it's having fun, it's raising my vibration, and when you're having fun, it's really difficult to kind of live in the darkness. So so focus on having fun. Fun, it gets you out of your mind, so it gets you out of those dark thoughts. I don't really need to explain to you why having fun is important, I'm sure you know. So yeah, and it just keeps you in the present moment. So when I think about having fun, often it can have like, fun seems special, seems like we have to have a reason to go and have fun, when we really don't. Like, we can make the most mundane things fun. How can you make doing your bookkeeping more fun? How can you make your morning coffee more fun? Well, morning coffee is always fun for me. I love it. I actually don't have caffeinated coffee. I have decaf, but because I don't want to start the day high on caffeine, I start the day high on vibration, which is so cheesy, Rosanna. But how can you have fun doing things like taking the bins out? How can you have fun, just in washing the dishes? Put some fun music on, dance, get kids involved, get family involved. Like, how can you just make your everyday life more fun? And it just, fun doesn't have to be special. Fun doesn't have to be a special occasion thing. Maybe do some thinking about that and think about how can I have fun in my everyday, because when we have fun in the everyday, it just makes everything in life so much easier. Like, we can live from a place of gratitude. We can do and then the really fun things that come about are, they're even more special, but they happen more regularly. Fun will just come to you. So yeah, fun is an important one, because especially if you are running a business, especially if you are healing from something, especially if you are ambitious and driven. Like, sometimes we get so bogged down in chasing a goal, chasing a dream, that we forget to have fun. I know that was my story for years, and I'm aware of that now. So this is why I try and have more fun in the mundane things. So like, when it comes to bookkeeping, how can I have more fun doing that? I did used to try and outsource it, but I've had massive cock-ups with my accounting recently. So so I'm now taking back my bookkeeping, and I'm like, okay, well, how can I do it so that I make it enjoyable for myself? It's going to be music, it's going to be podcasts, it's going to be how can I feel inspired while I'm doing my bookkeeping. It's just important that we take some pressure off ourselves. Stop taking life so seriously. Life doesn't have to be serious. I always took life so seriously, and I just don't want to anymore, because I know life is short. I can tell you might experience it for yourself. There might be, I don't know, we're in this particular human experience once. Let's make it enjoyable. Life does not have to be difficult. Life can be easy, life can be fun. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. Rosanna, stop preaching. And my last tip is find beauty in everything. And do you know what? These three things are actually very, very similar. But finding beauty in everything is probably one of the best ways to walk through life. There's a really nice quote by a man called Bill Cunningham, which is, "Those who seek beauty shall find it." So if you look for it, you'll find it. Beauty can be found in everything. Even if at first it doesn't appear beautiful, where is the beauty in it? So say, and this can be kind of like an experience or a lesson. So where is the beauty in this? Or it can be physically something that you can see. So a really nice exercise, a meditation technique from my guru, is just go and stand outside or wherever you are and have a look around, and what do you see, and find 10 beautiful things that you see, and then kind of the people that you're with, explain to them why you find them beautiful, and everybody will pick something different. But so out of my window I see the sea and I see the harbour arm, and at the end of the harbour arm I have a lighthouse, and I find that lighthouse incredibly beautiful. But then also, this is a weird one, so then also my car is parked outside, so before I even get to the harbour arm there's my car. And so, but why do I find my car beautiful? Well, I love my car, I love driving, it just symbolizes adventure to me, but and freedom. But I think the cars parked outside my house are beautiful because it means people are here enjoying the seaside, and it's got such a beautiful thing in it. So beauty can be found in everywhere and in everything. You might have to look for it a little bit harder, but it is there. And everything in life is either a blessing or a lesson. And even in the lessons, you can find a blessing. So you can quote me on that, but take out the little bit where I messed up. Like, there is a blessing in everything. I speak to people and tell them that I had cancer, and most people's first reaction is, that's shit, but I really don't see it that way. I just see the beauty in it. And so right now, my hair, so I cut my hair off a year ago. I'd lost so much, it was so straggly because I'd really tried to keep it, and you know, in the end I'd lost so much, it was really straggly, and I cut it all off, and I looked like, you know, when you cut a Barbie doll's hair off, so, you know, because we all did that to our Barbies when we were 10. You cut a Barbie's hair off, and that's sort of what it looked like when I chopped it all off, because we didn't shave it. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. And now it's slowly, oh, not slowly, it's really quickly growing back. But if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you see me on Instagram or whatever, like, my hair is so curly now, and I never wanted short curly hair. I used to straighten it within an inch of its life for years. And dark hair, I bleached my hair since I was a teenager, and now I have short dark curly hair. And now that I approach life with an everything is beautiful attitude, I see the beauty in my hair, and it's gorgeous, and it's not something I ever would have chosen, but here it is. I'm going through it, and I see it, and I love it, and I think it's so beautiful, and it's so unique, and it's so, I don't know, it's cute and quirky. So yeah, so there is beauty in everything, and in the cancer I found the lessons, and I found the blessings, and I found the beauty, and you know, and there's beauty everywhere in life, and seeking the beauty your soul will just, she'll just smile, she'll just laugh, she'll be in joy when you are seeking beauty. So seeking beauty rather than seeking misery, which is, our ego is programmed to find the negatives and find the misery, and some people's are programmed worse than others depending on loads of factors, kind of parents, grandparents, you know, the genetic lineage. There's lots of factors into how somebody's mind is programmed, but subconscious, egoic mind is programmed. But if you, sorry, I lost my train of thought. The surf is obviously good because there's people walking past with surfboards. But yes, the egoic mind is programmed to find the negative, to find the misery, to find the victim story, because that's what keeps it safe. That stops it from growing, and stops stops it from kind of flourishing and going, like going to where the soul wants to go, because where the soul wants to go is unknown, it's scary, whereas the ego wants to keep us in the known. And this is why then it always searches for the negatives in things, and will always bring you the fear-based thoughts. But if we can live from a place of love and trust rather than a place of fear, then that's you're living from your soul, and that is when you're going to hit a fulfilled life. So if you are experiencing any kind of dark night of the soul at the moment, or you're going through some healing, or you're stressed, or you're worried about work, or whatever it is you're facing, and I know there are some days where people just don't want to carry on. I know that. I have experienced that, and please know that that's a healing. that is you releasing something. It's, for me at the minute, I know it's parts of my ego dying, because I just live more and more from my heart, from my soul, and I know that it's just, I'm just living a more true life, and my ego is, I'm slowly transcending the ego, and that is painful. That can be really painful. It's like shedding an old skin, you know. So keep going, keep chasing fulfillment, keep chasing your soul's needs, let go of the ego's needs, and see where you end up. It's going to be beautiful, I promise you. Thank you very much for listening today. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to meditate live with me, I do an in-person meditation in Folkestone, Kent, here in the UK. That's every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And if you are worldwide or not in Kent and you would like to meditate with me, I will also live stream them. So it's 11 a.m. GMT, and you can book your place. For live stream, I just ask for a donation, and in person, currently it's £11.11. So if you would like to join, it's 1 hour guided meditation. I have some really beautiful testimonials from it, and people love it. And also, yeah, so if you would like to meditate with me, then please come and join us, and we'll create some magic together. And if you would like some help living a more fulfilled life and figuring out what fulfillment looks like to you, and how you can lean into your soul more, then let's have a chat about working one-to-one together, and I can help you find your way. I was thinking about this week, and working with a life coach really started me on such a beautiful journey and has supported me. The coaching supported me through cancer more than a lot of other stuff did, and for that I'm so grateful that I found coaches that I know and trust and love, and that were there to support me, and I wouldn't be in this place that I am now without them. So I know the power of working with a life coach, especially one on a spiritual journey, one who can guide you through the dark days. So if you'd like to speak about life coaching, then please contact me. You can book in a 20-minute chat, and we can just have a no obligation chat, and go from there. I also have a really good brochure on how life coaching can help you, so you can go and download that. And now I'm going to love you and leave you. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an incredible week ahead, and just go and chase your soul needs, and live in the moment, and do what makes you feel fulfilled. Find fun, seek beauty, expect nothing, appreciate everything.